Now, just a quick reminder, we're going to do our cutting now. Those who are not wearing spectacles, you should wear your safety goggles, okay? Right. You may have forgotten, so I'm going to give a quick review. Okay, we're going to do our cutting now, and the cut, we always go in the forward direction, okay? And the thing is rotating this way, right? Now, if you have not changed your speed from low speed to high speed, you need to change your speed back, okay? And then this is not engaged, so you need to rotate a little until it engages. Right, until you engage. Okay, there's a bit of a resting that you have to do. Now, a quick review. You turn this on, and then you can adjust the speed. Right, and we'll be cutting at 1200 RPM. Okay, now to turn off, this is the brake. Alright, in any case of emergency, you can press your emergency stop button and you can brake. Okay, emergency stop button and brake. To release the emergency stop button, you turn it and it pops out this way. Okay. Now, I'm going to do my cutting now, and the first time, what you want to do is you want to bring your tool center somewhere around here or this region, if you want to, this region, okay? And then after that, you center the diameter of the tool somewhere in the middle of your workpiece, okay? Then what you do is, put on your safety goggles, and then you turn on your cutter, and then you bring your table up so that it's going to cut. Okay, so you bring the table up, and when it's close to the cutting point, you can do this, tap. Okay, you can tap until you hear metal being cut away. Okay, when that is done, set your Z to 0, enter, okay? And this is your 0 mark.
When you cut like that, will it like change the diameter a bit?
It won't change the diameter, it will change the dimension of the cut. But this is a facing cut, so it's quite safe, it's okay, right? Now what you can do is, you can then come back to this, and you can go in by comfortably, you can go in by 0.2. Alright, and then you cut it. Alright, then you see that this is your first pass. Alright, now all you need to do is cut 0.3 millimeters. Okay, so you can go up by 0.1. Right, make sure the cutter is out or away from the workpiece before you increase the height. Okay, you can increase such that we cut to 0.3. Right, then you turn your cutter forward, then you cut it. Right, now this is 0.1. Now, if you cut after cutting 0.3, yes?
Right to left or left to right?
Finishing is from right to left. Okay? Now, if you finish your cutting and you realize that your surface finish is not good enough, if you want to cut more than 0.3, if you want to cut 0.5, it's also okay. Okay? To clean this surface. You have more than enough material to cut when you are flipped to the other side, but don't cut more than 0.5. Okay? So what happens is that you see my surface finish is not the best. So what I'll do is I'll increase by another, let's say 0.2 or 0.4. Alright. Then I turn on my cutter. Then I go across. Okay. When you are going at this speed, this will be a finishing cut.
So go very slowly.
Yeah, about this speed is good enough. No need to be overly slow. This is good enough.
This first surface we don't have to measure, right? Later.
Don't have to measure. Or this first surface you don't have to measure. This first surface is just to clean the surface before you flip it away, flip it around to the other side. Okay, I'm going to stop here in the middle of it, but I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to stop in the middle of the cut. It's not your surface finish will be affected. But I'm doing this so that you can see the difference between finishing cut and the rough cut, which is over here. Okay, you can see that one side, the right hand side is smoother, the finishing is better, the other side is rougher. Alright, thank you very much.